Why are you laughing?
Good evening, Ellen.
Hey, good evening.
How are you doing today?
Oh, not too good.
Okay. So, thank you for coming for your second session. Second therapy session.
You're welcome.
Last week, when we met, we talk about keeping everything we talk about confidential, and it's going to be the same for today.
Okay.
Everything that is going to be said will be kept confidential unless I need to clarify. I need some clarifications and I will get back to you if I do not have an answer.
Okay.
Tell me, what's new? What's going on right now? What have you done last week? How are you feeling right now?
Um, I'm not feeling too good, too well because the psych doctor refused to give me my medication, and I've not been able to sleep as I used to. So I'm having some anxiety right now just because I'm not taking my medication.
Okay. You 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 have not been sleeping well because you've been off the medication, and tell me, have you been working on your activities that we talked last week? The list
Yeah,
of activities?
I've been working on the activity.
Okay. Do you think it's been helpful?
Um, it,
Mapilo to sweet.
it has been helpful because I'm able to get up in the morning and follow my friends to the gym, and we do some exercise. And
Mm-hmm.
also when I come back, I try to walk around in the afternoon just to be busy.
That's good. That's good. Since you've been really busy working, doing exercise, and keeping your mind occupied. That's good. That's good. So, what is the plan for this week? Do you have any plan for this week?
Mm, My plan for this week is to see if the doctor can, give me my medication as requested. And then looking forward to go out and see if I can get something doing. And also if I'll be able to sleep well in the night. So those are my.
Okay. Have you talked to your doctor about your having difficulty sleeping at night?
I spoke with him last week, but he think I don't need the Xanax, which I think I do. Um, I just think if you can talk to you talk to him yourself and see, probably he might listen to you to consider giving me the medication.
Okay. So I understand you've been having difficulty falling asleep at night you because Xanax is the medication you believe that can help you sleep at night.
Yes, I believe that it can help me to sleep.
Mhm. Yeah. No, I know there are other medications that they don't have the same effect as Xanax, but they can help you sleep really well at night. And you said you've been exercising, right?
Yes, I have.
Mhm. Yeah. What else do you do?
I'm just trying to see if I can get a job.
Oh, good,
I don't have a job.
good. So, are you trying to get a job by yourself or through some kind of programs?
So far, I don't have any program right now.
Mhm.
So I tried to fill in the application myself, but I've not got any response yet.
Give me a second. So, all right. So, when was last time you got a job? You remember?
Probably like 6 months ago.
Okay, okay. But we can work toward getting a job. We can work on that. We can work on that because I know a place that I can refer you where you can get some trainings. You
Okay.
can get some skills. And are you interested?
Yeah, I'm interested.
Okay. So if you're interested, also talking to your doctors, I think if you get the job, this is the best time for you to try to get the job when you're off the Xanax, because being on the Xanax might have some effect on your job performance. The Xanax might have some effect on your job performance. As you're off Xanax, you can try to work with your doctor to give you other pills. You have melatonin. It's a very good medication and it's natural that can help you sleep at night. And if you have a good night's sleep, you will have a good day. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, I don't know how it works, but if you believe in the medication that is going to help me, then I might give it a try and see if it works.
And also, what kind of exercise do you do?
Just regular exercise, general, nothing special.
Okay. But with anxiety and stress, yoga is a very good practice. It's a very good exercise. I don't know if you would like to give it a try.
I believe they say yoga is for older people.
For I'm
Older.
sorry, for older people? No, not really. Not really. My daughter's does yoga every day. It's good for meditations and relaxations. It's not really for older people. If you want to, you can give it a try, but this is the best exercise for stress and anxiety.
So when you say meditation, is it like praying?
No, relaxation. So you will have other women around you, and so you are going to get some a new network support. Other women going through same issues and having anxiety. So you will be able to share your stories with them and make some new friends.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. I might give it a try.
Do you pray?
Yes, I do. I'm a believer.
You are. Oh, great. Great. Well, that's great because, spiritual guidance is a great way to get to to fight anxiety and stress. It's a great way. That's good for you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe it.
Okay. So now you are going to put that to start. I can give you some recommendations if you don't have a club to go for yoga, and I can give you some places I know they offer free services.
Okay.
Okay. So, so what else would you like to do? Tell me what else you enjoy doing.
I just want to be able to, hang out with my friends, get a good job,
Yeah,
come back home and be able to sleep.
yeah. You have good plans. You have good plans. I like that. Yeah. So, what do you want? What do you want to do to be able to be with your friend? We have talked about getting a job and where we're going to start, where you're going to start, and you're going to start yoga. So, what do you want to do? What kind of support would you like to get in order to be able with your friend?
To be with my friends.
Yeah, what do you like to do?
Um, I would like to get a job so I'll be able to, sponsor myself, getting transportation back and forth
Mm-hmm.
before before I'll be able to get my car, because
Mm-hmm.
now I don't have a car.
Okay.
I need a car to go back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
My priority now is to get a job,
Mm-hmm.
able and use that money to take care of myself.
Mm-hmm. That's Helen, I'm very proud of you. You're a very positive woman. So you have great plans. You have great plans. And I'm here to support you to achieve your objectives. So as I said, if you so how many places have you tried to get a job from?
I went to Popeyes the other time. I filled in application.
Mm-hmm.
I also went to Coles.
Mm-hmm.
I filled application there and Walmart. So I've been to 3 places.
Mm-hmm. But no, maybe you need to use some good references. You need to get some good references.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I can get one from you.
I can help you because I can help you. You're a very determined person. You really want to get a job, and that's a very positive thing to do. So yes, definitely. So on the list we have, let's see what we where you're going to start. You're going to continue looking for a job, and as I said, if you need some help to start different kind of exercise, but I would recommend you doing part of yoga. So and yeah. So at this time, who's helping you
Who's helping me with what?
with you going day by day?
Um, just my friends.
That's
Sometimes
good.
they chip in, they give me something. At times they pick me up. You know.
That's good. It's always good to have good friends. Yeah. How about your parents?
I don't want to bother my parents. It's
Hmm.
like me taking their money when I'm supposed to be giving them.
That's sure.
I don't feel like bothering them at all. They don't
Hmm.
really know what I'm going through.
Okay. But remember, we can get in touch at any time. If you need some kind of advices, just reach out to me.
No problem.
So,
I'll
what
definitely.
about your journal? When you're at home, what do you do? Have you been working on your journal?
Yes, I'm keeping my journal and writing my daily activities in my journal. It helps me a lot to keep track of what I'm doing.
Mm. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that it's helped you. Yeah. So how often do you work on your journal? Do you in the morning? At what time?
Actually, in my journal, I work on it after the day before I go to bed. Then I can sit down and recollect all
Mm-hmm.
um, what I did for the day.
Mm-hmm.
I jot them
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
and the next day I continue.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Then you find your journal helping. So do you have a plan? I mean, have you written your plan down? Getting it, this is what I want, step by step. Say, do you want to get a job? And then you get a car. And is that what you're working on? Do you have a written plan, or
I prioritize everything, the way it's supposed to go,
are
so
you
that
going to write it down? Are you going to write the plan down so that you start from step one and so on?
yes, I do. I do write the plans down, and I will continue.
You do. You do. Okay. So are you thinking of like in the next 6 months, where you're gonna be and what you're gonna be doing, what you would like to achieve in the next 6 months?
The next 6 months, I would like to be myself, able
Mm-hmm.
to get a job,
Yeah.
and also not to depend on any of this drug no more, because I know it can destroy my liver, So I just want to live a healthy life.
Very good. Very good. I like that. Very good. So Helen, I'm very happy to see you, and I heard your plan. You have made a lot of progress. So you've been off the medication, but you understand that you have to move on, and you are working on really on your future. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy, and I'm glad. And so you are going to continue on working on your journal, doing your exercise, keep yourself busy, and working on getting a job. As I said, I can give you some recommendations if to work toward getting a job.
Okay.
So I think today was a good session. It's a good session. So I hope to see you the next week, since you know our therapy session. I would like to meet you for 6 to 8 therapy session, but you seems to be doing very well.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying.
Seems to be very well, and really you're picking up really fast. So I will see you next week.
All right, Miss Valerie. I'll see you too.
Nice to see you, Helen.
Thank you. Same here.
Cool. Very good, guys. So I'm client now, Helen's therapist.
All right.
Hi.
Where's Valerie?
She's on the couch.
Hi, Miss Valerie.
No, I'm the client.
Oh,
I'm doing good.
She's sleepy. She's
I-
tired.
I thought Valerie.
That's when she was asking
Alex,
for
how
Valerie.
you doing? Hi, Miss
I'm doing okay. I've just been. I don't like being off the lorazepam, So I've been asking a couple of buddies if they have any extra ones.
Wow. So tell me why you think you need this medication, and what do you think this medication is doing for you?
Well, it's helping me out a lot. You know, if I don't take it, I start panicking about my family, how they're doing. I start with a little anxiety of how everybody's feeling. I start um, getting worried about everybody else. I'll stay up at night. You know, my insomnia would kick in, and I'll stay up. I'll go to sleep around 2 in the morning, wake up at 3, stay up, wake up. I mean, stay up and go back to sleep around 4, and then wake up really late around 10. So I can't go to sleep unless I take the lorazepam. I've been very fortunate, and I had a friend that was prescribed the same medication. I was able to buy him some. So even though the doctor discontinued the medication, I was able to get a little bit of some from him. So it's working out, but it's just costing a little bit more out of pocket for myself. It's creating a little bit more financial burden for my family for us so I can get a hold of it when it used to be free because I needed it, and now for some reason the doctor thinks I don't. And it's just stressing me out, everything.
That's interesting. It's so sad that you have to go through this. But before we continue, we're going to discuss more about this issue. And I just want you to know that everything we're going to discuss today, as usual, is going to be confidential, and I might take some notes. So I'm going to get your consent to do all that just to make sure that I cover everything that we're going to discuss today. And if you may permit me to ask, is there anything that you are doing that you think causes this anxiety that you think we need to address?
Yes, I just feel like I think I worry about the little things too much, so that's why I feel like I need that drug. I guess I sometimes I feel like I don't have enough financial resources. Sometimes I feel like my job is not providing enough financial income. Sometimes I feel like I'm not there for my family for like when they expect me to be there. I feel like I'm not contacting my family members so much. I'm not in touch with them. I feel like overstressed with my employer. They're expecting so much from me, and I don't know. It's just life is getting more difficulty, and I feel like there's no purpose in life as we get older. We're all gonna die anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you say that. So first, do you think the income you are getting is not enough to meet your needs? Because uh, with what you said, you don't have enough, and also you're not having enough to help your family, because many people are counting on you. Do you think your income is not enough to meet your demand?
Yes, because I just recently had a couple of birthday parties for my daughters there at the school setting, and they told me the teachers asked us if they can help them out with a couple of juices and plates. They all separated what each student was going to take to the birthday party for my daughter. So I was in charge of 24 juices, 24 plates, and several napkins. And I had to borrow money, so I didn't have any in the account, so I was stressing a little bit, but good thing I was, that the pills that I took helped me a little bit with the anxiety. I was able to get a hold of some family members to provide me with some of those materials that I needed for my girl's classmate's birthday party.
Okay. So, if I may ask you, Mr. Alex,
Yes.
uh, what level of degree, like, what's the level of your education?
Um, High school,
I
GED.
GED. That's not bad. At least there are some people that doesn't even have GED. So you're on the right track, you know.
Thank
But
you.
have you considered, to further your education, Have you ever think about that? Because that can boost your your salary up instead of
Yes, we
like.
discussed. Yes, now that you mentioned it, Ellen, I've discussed it with my wife. But she's the one that's gonna return back to school. It's not about me, but she's the one that's interested in, and she's gonna return back to the university or college, the local college here.
So tell me why you think it's not for you. Give me some reason.
Well, I'm working right now. I'm working full time right now, 8 to 5. So I don't have time. My wife does have time. She can go to school and study, but maybe in the future when she graduates, and I don't know how many years, she can help out a little bit more.
Well, that's nice. At least your wife, she has interest in going back to school.
Yeah.
And not bad. But also, I would want you to look into it and see if it is something that you can consider for future. You know, actually, right now, it looks like there's a little bit of difficulty, but we're trying to find a solution to the problem. You know, we know there's a problem, but we need a solution, and we have to focus on, you know, on our future. What is going to be, what we want to do tomorrow, the next day. So that's why I'm looking at it. If you can, you know, put into consideration, like, you know, taking some maybe few classes and, you know, boost your degree up and, you know, get some good income. And your wife can also do that. So it's just a thing that you can think of that can be helpful to you and your family. So tell me, for the meantime, what do you do? What activity do you do that keep you engaged?
What type of activities are you talking about?
Activity like when you come back from work, what else do you do?
Oh, I play with my kids. You know, they're try to go outside and play a little catch, and then turn on the grill, do a little cooking for them for the evening. Um, Open a couple of beers,
Of course.
enjoy the nice evening hours with them, and maybe, you know, to relax in the evening when we go inside and take a pill and relax even more and feel real good. Those are my days.
Okay.
Those
So
are the
do you spend any time with your wife? Because you didn't mention your wife in this.
No, I tell her to get inside the house and get cleaning because the house is messy when I get home.
So
Get inside.
So your wife go inside and start cleaning?
I go outside with the kids to play, and I tell her to get inside and start some cleaning and some washing because it's very dirty, the house.
So, have you ever thought about spending time with your wife? That might give you some joy and happiness.
I don't think I probably will. Not at all.
Can you tell me the reason why? The reason why you think
Because
it's
she's
not going?
always cranky.
She
Because she's
is.
always cranky and complaining about everything. She's probably
Mm.
the one that's stressing me out.
Is she working as well at this time?
No, she's just a housewife.
Okay. So what about you? Telling her to see if she can get something like, you know, some income that can
Well,
help you.
that's why we decided we went to the local university together, and we got some information about her going back to her scholastic endeavors to see what she wants to do. So we spent some time together doing that, and
So what is she about it?
she wants to take some of her basics. So she's gonna start registering and see what she's probably gonna start this upcoming month.
Okay. So do you know that she can apply for financial aid because you guys' income might qualify you to get financial aid for your wife and also for you if you decide to continue your education?
No, I had no idea.
Okay. So we can work on that. When we finish this session today, you might want to talk with your wife and, both of you should sit down and talk, because you guys need to communicate and say, you know what,
Yes.
I think we need to go back to school and better our lives. And you get
Yeah.
your degree, I get my degree, and also we apply for financial aid to, they're going to pay your school. The financial aid is going to cover our school and also cover your school. And by the time you guys finish, you're going to have a good job, well-paying job. You'll be able to take care of your parents and your kids.
Nice.
You'll be able to ride on a nice car. There will be no more anxiety, no more worry.
I'm not a materialistic type of person.
Say that again.
I'm not a materialistic type of person.
Oh, you're not married.
Materialistic.
Materialistic.
Nah, I don't care.
It's part of living, Money is part of the things you need to live, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking all we need is food. So it's a bad thing.
Tell me how you're going to get food when you don't have money.
It's the food stamps. We're doing the pre-qualification to get food stamps from the government. So we've been discussing maybe it's a bad idea for her to go back to school because we're getting so much. We're going to probably qualify for a lot.
So, Mr. Alex,
yes,
we need to be realistic here.
Yeah.
How many children do you have?
2.
2. Okay. You have 2 children that you need to take care of.
Yeah.
You both of you cannot depend on food stamp. Though food stamp is to assist, not to depend. So it's to help you for a period of time, and after they're going to take it off because they want you to go back to school to get a good job, and they're giving you this food stamp to assist you.
Okay.
Therefore, you don't have to depend on the food stamp. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So it's good for both of you to sit down and look at it. Where are we going? What is our future? We have 2 kids. We want to be able to put our kids in school in future, not to depend on food stamp and, all the financial aids. All these aids are there to, to help. And I think you should take advantages of what they have right now, to help you. So I would like, if you can look into it, think about it with your wife, discuss about it, that where are we going tomorrow? What are we going to do next? We can't live in poverty. We have 2 kids to take care of. So look into it, make your decision, good decision. That's why I'm here, to help you to make a good decision. Okay. By doing this, you will discover that medication is not the result or the answer to the issue that you are facing right now.
Yeah.
So tell me, with the little I discussed with you, tell me what you think is good for you and your family and what you think you want to do right now.
Well, we have been discussing about both of us starting school together because the counselor there at the university did mention about online courses that they offer as well. So she did mention to me that she was going to go on campus to get her degree, and if I was interested in going taking online courses as well, so both of us can attain a degree at the same time. But I was kind of hesitant, and I was like, no, I'm too busy with school. So when I'm not at work, I'm spending time with the family, so I'm not going to have time to do homework. But it is something that we both considered. Something that we probably need to talk about a little bit more. I think initially she should be the one doing the steps to get a degree, and then maybe I can look into it. I don't know. We're still.
Well,
it's gonna be too expensive for both of us to go at the same time.
Okay. At least you're taking a good step, allowing your wife to go back to school, which is good. she also can be of good help to the family. I'm proud that you're able to make that decision, because some men, they don't even want their wives to go to school. So for you to consider her and allow her to go to school,
I
that's
already gave her a dress code if she starts going.
what
I already gave her a dress code if she starts going. We discussed about it.
what type of dress code you
Dress
want to
code, you know, she
date
can't wear the
her?
little mini skirts.
Okay. Well, that's confidential, and that's, you know, that's what you, if that's what you want and both of you agree to that,
Yeah.
that's fine. The bottom
Just
line,
jeans,
just
baggy
jeans.
jeans, no tight jeans, no shorts, no skirts.
Mr. Alex,
Yes.
I know you love your wife, but are you trying to be a strict husband?
I'm already letting her go to school. What else do you want? At least I'm letting her go. At least obey the dress code.
This, you're making me to laugh. And it's good to smile at times and laugh, you know. It
Yeah.
takes out anxiety and fear. So I'm happy that you are smiling as well. That means, you know,
That's good.
you're gonna have a good sleep tonight when you go home. You know, you have to find time as well. Maybe you and your wife and the kids find time to go to watch movie, maybe outside the house. It
Yeah.
can also help to, you know, all your anxiety and worriness. By the time you get back home, you'll be able to sleep. So put that into consideration as well.
I will.
Do you do any exercise?
Not
Any
at this time.
activity? Not at this
Just
time.
mowing the lawn in the back.
Well, that's not a bad thing. That's a good activity too. Because at time, most of the time, I try to cut my, you know, my lawn by myself. I believe that's my time to get some exercise. It makes me to sweat and everything.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. But
We just
also,
gain weight easily.
you gain weight as well.
We gain weight easily.
You gain weight easily.
Yeah.
So therefore, you have to consider. Have you ever considered, you know, watching your diet, you know, check what you're eating so that you don't gain weight because
Yeah.
you're cooking.
I need to look into that. I think that the cookouts, grilling is not helping.
That's true. You just have to learn how to, you know, eat more homemade food.
Too much fajitas.
That can help to reduce your
Yeah.
your weight. And also tell me what are your goals that you have? What plans do you have for yourself now?
No, I just take care of myself and take care of my family as long as I can, and just
Okay.
support the decisions that we make as a family.
Okay. So I'm going to see you back in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Tell me what you're going to accomplish before 2 weeks' time. What do you think is new that you can tell that, oh, this is what I've accomplished in this 2 weeks' time after the therapy, this is my improvement.
Maybe like you said, maybe do a little bit more physical activity.
Okay.
Don't be so lazy.
Okay, that sounds good. I'm glad that you saying that's what you're going to do in 2 weeks' time. Now, tell me in 3 years' time, where you want to find yourself and your family and your wife.
You know, both with their college degrees, maybe, and probably a different job.
Good. I'm proud of you, Mr. Alex. That's exactly what we're talking about, you know. It's like I'm giving you a pat in the back that you are doing a good job.